Okay, welcome. My name is Sean Maggio. This is our plastic recycling facility. The company goes by the name of Vukani Waste Management, and what we do is we process recycled plastic, particularly HDPE. We've been in operation for about 1.5 years, and we predominantly just sell HDPE shred. So we receive our raw material in batches. It comes in large bags, as you can see here. These come from the various recycling centers. We are based out of the East of Pretoria. So on the East of Pretoria, we have the townships of Mamelodi and Istris very close to us. So we go to the recycling centers there, and we buy our plastics directly from the community centers, and that's where we kind of get our raw material. What we then do from there is we have 2 large plastic shredders that we use to shred the plastic. So this is one of our machines. It's a fairly large 3-phase machine, and what we use this machine for is to shred the raw plastics. We load the bottle caps in here, and what this does is if we switch it on, it then shreds the plastic, and the plastic then comes out of the bottom of the machine, and we then bag it in these fairly large bags. And you see, these are our nice clean shredded HDPE, and what we then do is we sell it to individuals, and these individuals use it to make all sorts of products. Predominantly they use it to make plastic fittings, plastic water pipes, but mostly the shred is used to make plastic pellets, which are then used for a variety of other products. So that's our storage area, that's our shredding area, and then on this side, what we have over here is we have our washing area. It's still a fairly manual process. So myself, I am a mechanical engineer, and as part of that, there are some skills that I can use instead of paying other individuals to do that. And as part of that process, I develop my own machinery. So we design, build, and operate our own machinery as much as we can. Just kind of a way of being innovative, as well as a way of saving costs ultimately. However, at the moment we do manually wash our plastic bottle caps. So we have a formula of various chemicals such as pine gel and sunlight liquid and vinegar that then we mix together. And what happens is we get a really cool relatively clean batch of plastics. We then leave it to air dry on the floor. And on the floor, it's not the most ideal process. We've built a couple of racks, but we are in the process of actually building a drying machine. And then this is our very latest machine that we're building. So we have an initial wash plant that we've designed and developed in-house that runs on a belt, and then in turn then you just load the plastics in and it washes. So we built the first prototype machine, it worked fairly nicely, and we're now upgrading this to a massive 1,000-liter wash plant. So we also have our own machine shop on this side, and we build as far as possible our own machinery. So as mentioned, I am in the process of building a wash plant. Everything was completely designed on the computer, drawn in CAD. As you can see here, I've prepped and cut all the steel work. This will be to house the foundation and the rest of the equipment that will in turn then wash the plastic. We have all our tools that we use on this side, such as our steel, our raw material, etc. And then this is my workspace. We also have a 3D printer over here. And then something we have endeavored or tried to do is we started a small company by the name also of Trash to Ship, which is what we call our products that we make from recycled plastic. So we've developed a number of products as well. So we've developed these very cool chopping boards. These are also made from plastic bottle caps. They are still a prototype, as we still have to figure out 1 or 2 things to get them perfect, but it's something we're working on. Something that we did do that we're actually very proud of is we've developed our own line of plastic. There's our own line of coasters. So this is another product that we tried to make. The coasters are a very innovative product, as you can see. They're made from 25 recycled plastic bottle caps. They come in an assortment of colors, and they really offer businesses an opportunity to use their plastics in a usable and an environmentally friendly manner. So we did have a delivery done towards the end of last year to the Radisson, where we collected a number of their plastic bottle caps, the Radisson Hotel in OR Tambo, and we basically then made about 200 recycled plastic bottle caps from them. And these coasters are then made from those recycled bottle caps. And it's something that we're trying to do. So we are trying to move away from selling purely shred to actually making products. However, it is a little challenging as this is entirely self-funded. However, it's slowly but surely gaining momentum. And then over here we have some injection molding machines, and this is our first prototype. And then we have our main machine that we developed here, and we also try to be a bit innovative in terms of the electronics container. As you can see, we used an old ice cream container to house all our electronics. And then we basically have molds that we have over there, and we use those molds and we put them inside these injection molding machines, and we make the coasters. But ultimately, this is what we do here at Vukani Waste Management / Trash to Chic. And it was all kind of developed off the precious plastic model. So a couple of years back, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I worked at the Department of Environmental Affairs, and I was exposed to a lot of recycling in South Africa as well as across the globe. And the one thing that I saw was that there is a need for recycling. And what I ended up doing was kind of stumbling upon the Precious Plastic website with Dave Hawkins and the guys are doing, and everything that I started here was actually built off precious plastic machinery prior to going to the larger industrial unit. So over here we have the original machine that we started the business with, which is basically a precious plastic version 1 shredder, and it was totally built in-house, operated in-house, and it really it's not in the best of condition at the moment, but it got us going, and then slowly we grew the business and we got some larger industrial grade units. So we have tried. I think one challenge that we have with plastic recycling in South Africa is that funding is very difficult, and there's not a lot of push for recycled products. So we have tried sourcing funding from various sources, and it just didn't materialize. And I think our largest stumbling block to growing is funding, because if we have to get another larger shredder, it's easily going to cost us in the region of 50,000 Rand. And the challenge with that is you'd need 2 of those as well as a larger facility. And a number of my clients have said, look, we actually need quadruple or 5 times the volume that you can supply us. But that's a constraint we have at the moment, in that we don't have somewhere in the region of 500,000 Rand to acquire proper machinery. We also don't have the type of money to pay a staff contingent of about 10 to 15 employees to run 2 shifts. As well as our size, we can run in the facility we have, but the bigger challenge is we need a facility about 4 times larger than this. But that's a brief intro of what we do here at Vukani Waste Management and Trash to Chic. Thanks.